With everyone trying to go green these days, people are looking for simpler, more convenient ways to conserve energy. A new and innovative idea developed by senior Dane Wayman at California Polytechnic State University, San Luis Obispo, does just that.
Well, Self-Sustaining Fitness Center utilizes retrofitted treadmills, meaning treadmills that have been incorporated into the energy system, where the energy produced by the human being runs out as electrical energy and back into the power grid. It also incorporates photovoltaic cells, green roofing, non-flush toilets, recycled water, and solar tubing for lighting. In today's gyms, they don't incorporate any of that, and they pay the power grid to use their energy without contributing anything back to it.
In your ordinary run-of-the-mill gym, the energy needed to supply the equipment and utilities is pulled from the local power grid. With energy prices increasing as they are in today's economy, the cost of maintaining such a facility is becoming a more prominent issue with smaller locally owned gyms.
The retrofit treadmill uses human energy that they would usually expend during a normal workout and converts that kinetic energy into electrical energy. That electrical energy can be driven back to the power grid and directly back into the gym if you want, or the gym can actually sell it back to the state for money.
When a Cal Poly student uses a treadmill for 30 minutes, they produce approximately 50 watts of power. This amount of energy can run a light bulb for 2.5 hours, or power a desktop computer for a single hour.
If you have, say, 100 people doing that same 30 minutes of aerobic activity on the treadmill, that's going to be 50 kilowatt hours of power. That's more than enough energy to run any gym's electrical appliances, say their computers, their televisions, their coolers for their sports drinks. Gyms typically have a spin class which uses a bicycle that isn't even hooked up to the electrical grid. So you're using a bike that doesn't use any energy, and these spin classes are usually high intensity for an hour duration. So you take a spin class, you run it 4 times a day, you're going to get about 130 kilowatt hours of power produced per week without any energy consumption at all.
Placing photovoltaic cells on the roof of the gym also contributes to the overall energy production. PVCs generate 12 watts of energy per 1 square foot of paneling. A 25,000 square foot system could potentially create 30 kilowatt hours of energy for the gym to use or sell back to the power grid.
It takes energy captured from the sunlight, it converts that into AC/DC current, which is driven down into the power grid and can be used for electricity. Vegetative roofing is, of course, on the roof of the facility, and it's nothing nice. It's not, nice groomed grass or anything, but it's mosses and weeds actually that just insulate the entire system. During the summer, it keeps the temperature about 15 degrees cooler, and during the winter, about 15 degrees warmer. So it really makes kind of a homeostatic atmosphere. Solar tubing is another thing that it uses. Solar tubing is a technology where you use the outside light, it reflects off metallic panels in the tube and spreads throughout the gym. A 10-inch diameter tube would light a space of 200 square feet.
Reducing water consumption is the final variable of the SFC equation. Here, the facility utilizes recycled gray water and non-flush toilets.
Non-flush toilets, which can save 45,000 gallons of water per year. If you implement that into the regular gym setting with 5 or 6 toilets, that can be 180,000 gallons of water a year. Combine that with recycled water, you save in the gym minimum $300 a year just on water expenses. So it's a general recycling atmosphere, conserving not just energy, but other natural resources. When we're talking about self-sustaining fitness centers, kind of like it's an ideal. It's a facility, but it's also a lifestyle. You're promoting a greener, more ergonomic lifestyle. And I think that's where we're moving today in terms of society And, with fuel being as costly as it is and resources kind of dwindling down these days, or so they say, I think that everybody's looking for a new way to save on energy and be more sustainable. And the Self-Sustaining Fitness Center kind of hits at the heart of that, and putting it in our most basic daily activities and using our energy to give back to the planet.
Besides utilizing a conventional workout to create usable energy, SFCs also benefit the gym members.
The more people you have using the treadmills, the more power you're going to create and the less that you're going to actually consume.
Reducing the company's overhead leads to better profitability and lower membership fees, which in return create a perpetual cycle that promotes business growth. Many skeptics may ask, if generating power is so simple, then why is it that this technology isn't being implemented on a larger scale today?
This technology hasn't been implemented because I think the idea is too simple for people to they overlook the idea of using our kinetic mechanical energy and producing electrical energy, and something that we do every day that is right in front of our face. I think that many people would believe that this would have already been incorporated had it been so simple, but it hasn't, and that's the beauty of it. It is simple, and it can be incorporated very easily, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this kicked off to be the forerunner of this green revolution in terms of gym technology.
With no foreseeable change in energy production in the years to come, self-sustaining fitness centers seem to be the most logical approach to the future of fitness. Although the future is uncertain, we do have the ability to write history. But we as people need to take action if we are to shape the future that we want. Self-sustaining fitness centers begin a new chapter in this movement. The two national epidemics we face today, energy and health, are both alleviated with this timely solution, and it's time to get moving.